Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I'm happy to welcome you to the Creative Kind. Wow, this week's shows have been intense. We're talking this week about creativity as an altered state of consciousness. I can't believe how much I believe that now. I'm going to have to seriously devise a study and make that happen because I think it's true. I think we lose time. I think we heal. I think whenever we express ourselves, if we bring an element of the creative to it, there is a miracle that happens on some vibrational plane. I know that might sound a little new agey for some of you, but I think it's true. I think we make miracles every day and we don't even realize it. And so I want to help you build a little bit of an awareness of how to realize it when it's happening. To that end, I want to work today a little bit on perception. If you are watching the show, that's great. If you're listening to it, it's great too. Here's what I want you to do. We're going to start opening up our creative senses, I guess. I want I know. I was about to say third eye, and it's this area here. In some traditions, it's the part of you that's your most highly intuitive self. But really, it's more than that to me. There's something within us. There's something within you that longs to express yourself. And sometimes we wander around this entire planet and we feel like nobody's listening, like nobody can hear us. Even if we were standing and screaming, people would be in too much of a rush to pay attention. Look at that study that they did with Joshua Bell, one of the finest violinists, concert violinists on the planet. When Gene Weingarten from the Washington Post put Joshua Bell in L'Enfant Plaza metro stop playing his violin, his Stradivarius violin, to sort of as a street performer, didn't tell anybody he was there, didn't tell anybody what was going on, and he put him out there to just play. Joshua Bell, who rakes in $100 a seat in concert halls, made $32, in part because the vast majority of people during rush hour were too busy to stop and listen. They were in a hurry. They were passing by a maestro, a man who was at the top of his game, who's playing for them for free right there. They passed him by. They were too busy. And there was one woman who stopped and she sort of backed up to a wall and she stood there and just, mouth hanging open apparently, and just listened. And somebody came up to her and said, what's going on? And she said, I have no idea why. But Joshua Bell is standing in the metro and playing. I am not moving until he's done. I don't know what's going on, but wow. And she stopped everything. She stopped her entire life. It didn't matter what else was going on in her day. She was going to stand here and listen. One of the other most magical aspects of all of this to me was that children wanted to stop. There were several instances when I read the article in the book about it. The book is called Fiddler in the Subway, by the way. You should get it out of the library and read it. It's incredible. Anyway, the kids tried to stop their parents. They would actually literally hold on to their parents and try to pull them back because they recognized magic being made. But their parents were too busy. And so today I want to talk about pulling back the busy to open yourself to new experiences. If Joshua Bell is in the metro station playing his violin, you stop, right? I know this sounds Pollyanna-ish. I know I'm telling you to stop and smell the roses, but by gum, if you happen to be somewhere where you can stop and smell the roses, do that. Tonight, the night I'm recording this episode, is the night of the lunar eclipse. It's going to be freezing here in Maryland. It's going to be down to like 13 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't care. I'm going to put on 14 pairs of long underwear, and at midnight I'm going to be out there watching that eclipse because it's magic, and we have to take the time. We have to take the time to open ourselves up to magic when it's around us, because it's only in taking that time, in freeing ourselves up from all the things we ought to be doing, that we then open ourselves to the magic of our own creative potential. So, to that end, here's what I'm going to ask you to do right now. I want you to, once again, sit down, feet flat on the floor, in a chair, hands on your thighs, relax, put your spine nice and straight, roll your shoulders back, and I want you to just breathe. I want you to inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, listen to what's going on around you. You might be hearing my voice. Exhale. You might be hearing a tick, 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 tick of a clock. You might be hearing the buzz of a computer. You might be hearing traffic. Whatever it is you're hearing, notice it. Pay attention to it. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. And I want you to pay attention to that set of sounds, whatever's going on around you, for the next little while. Just see if you can key in. Right now, it's very windy outside, so periodically I'm hearing the leaves and the trees do their little dance. In addition to the sound of my voice, in addition to my own heartbeat, whatever it is you're hearing, pay attention to it with your eyes closed. And then when you're ready, inhale and exhale, and then open your eyes. The reason I'm asking you to do that right now is I want you to carry this with you the rest of the day. Pay attention to what you hear. We're going to talk a lot more about that next week. Until then, this is Isolde Trachtenberg sending you all my love.